Greetings to everyone. A mother's love is like the pure stream of the Ganges, flowing eternally without any conditions. From the corridors of memory, today we bring you a story where the self dissolves, and only selfless devotion remains. Join us, alongside these sacred views of the Ganges, as I narrate a touching saga born from the pen of the renowned writer Rajesh Chandrani Madanlal Jain. My mother. My mother, how much she loved me, and with such great dedication. Date, December 19, 2019, when mother was still with us in this world. It would be best to start from the very beginning. As I grew from childhood innocence toward understanding, I found our home full of life and joy. In the midst of that large family, my mother's proximity was most precious to me. Her affection was my greatest support. There were brothers and sisters in the house too. My mother had to balance everything. Responsibilities toward children, family, society, and faith with an admirable equilibrium. Amidst all these tasks, she had very little time left for herself. As I grew a little older, I realized that she was much more humble and peaceful than anyone else. I never saw her angry. I never saw her irritated. Perhaps in those days, it was a natural virtue of every mother. The true identity of an ideal housewife. As time passed and my understanding became clearer, I noticed a quality in her that I did not see in any other relative. That was her unconditional lifestyle. She accepted every condition of the family, neighbors, and society. But she herself never imposed any conditions on others. Today, having seen and known the world, I understand that such selflessness is found only in rare individuals. To completely dissolve one's own existence into the existence of others is no simple task. And that too, not just for a moment, but for an entire lifetime. Undoubtedly, she was one of those special souls called human exceptions. In this steadfast simplicity, I sometimes saw happy moments. Especially during her travels to her childhood home. Lalitpur is her birthplace. She could enjoy the protection of her father and elder brother only until the age of 8. After that, grandmothers and mothers' lives were spent with our uncle's family. In our childhood, when we visited the relatives there, we understood where these high values in my mother's personality came from. While in Lalitpur, a sense of it belonging and authority would appear in mother's voice and behavior. Our cousins' families still live there today. They are humble in lifestyle but very noble in their thoughts. They always treated mother with deep respect and love from the heart. I was happy to see how those small desires mother had for herself were fulfilled. In those streets of Lalitpur, she truly felt at home. I return again to the conversation about myself and mother. Due to her religious upbringing, mother had great expectations. She expected us 4 brothers and sisters to go to religious school and understand the faith. My brothers and sisters succeeded in this test. But my interest in study was small at that time. Later, I lived far from home due to engineering studies and work. Thus, my lagging behind in religious activities since childhood remained for my entire life. After we lost our father 5 years ago, mother began to weaken constantly. For the past 2 years, she has been bedridden due to joint stiffness. My younger brother's family is serving her with great dedication. Her body now weighs no more than 25 to 30 kilograms. But even under these difficult circumstances, her natural traits remain steadfast. She now eats only once a day. She focuses all her attention on the path of spiritual liberation. Despite physical weakness, she is mentally fully active. Her intellect is remarkably sharp. Everything she read and learned throughout her life, she still remembers by heart. Her world is now confined to one room. But even there she has no conditions. Worldly affairs now seem meaningless to her. She often repeats one sentence: forgiveness from all, forgiveness to all. She asks for forgiveness from those she might have troubled, and easily forgives anyone who ever unintentionally caused her pain. My elder sister, Kiran, has recognized this truth deeply. She reads religious texts to Mother daily over the phone. Mother remembers everything, yet she listens with deep emotion. As I said, from a religious point of view, I am her backward son. Due to living far away, I cannot do anything specific for her directly at her bedside. About 2 months ago, a beautiful thought occurred to me. That if I also read to her, her joy would increase. Since then, on every holiday, I call her. She waits impatiently for my call, and asked me to read different texts during our conversation. For the past 2 weeks, she has wanted to hear the Bhaktima Stotra from me. The accurate pronunciation of the 48 Sanskrit verses is a major challenge for me. She knows them all by heart, with complete purity. Yet, hearing them from her son's voice gives her infinite peace. Doing this for 1 hour a week. Someone might think, how little my mother asks of me. But in reality, she knows, and I also know, that she expects something immense from me. My mother expects me to walk that path of liberation. A wonderful harmony is seen in her life. From a worldly point of view, her life embodies the sentence: to live only for oneself is not life, live, my heart, for the world. But at the same time, noble feelings for liberation flowed in her. She taught us moral values from an early age. Later she gave my daughters those same values. Under her protection, the personality of both her daughters-in-law also blossomed. She was a source of inspiration for all her grandchildren. She always said with gravity, talking about evil spreads evil. Therefore, only talking about good things erases evil. My elder sister Kiran says, while remembering mother's nature, Mom always stayed away from gossip. She taught us that the distinction between mine and yours has no benefit. This lesson is our precious capital today. The reason we are respected in society. We believe in unity and are never the cause of discord. Mom gave us religious values to purify our soul, to free ourselves from the suffering of life. Date, April 26, 2022. She did not want anything material from her children. She only wanted us to have a spiritual interest and gain the knowledge of truth. Mother's love is like the grace of the Tirthankaras, which inspires all beings toward goodness. On April 26, 2020, Mother passed away. It was a difficult time due to Corona. Since then, we have established a tradition of reciting religious texts together. And that tradition continues today with pride. We dedicate this hour to Mother's last wish. Kiran, Shobha, and Rachna ensure the continuity of this tradition. Today, bowing to the memory of my mother, I share this narrative anew. You were just listening to the tribute of words by Rajesh Ji for his mother. A living tradition that never stops. True love lies in the elevation of the soul. Today, Mother is not physically with us, but the family prayer keeps her wish always alive. Choosing good is the heartfelt tribute to a mother. Today my heart is very heavy sharing this. Rajesh Ji's younger sister Shobha Ji also passed away in January 2026. Following Mother's path on the journey to eternity. We express our deep condolences to this excellent daughter as well. That was all for today. Thank you.